against the Lord. No one can. No one will. Who can stand against the King? No one can. No one will. Oh, oh. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Oh, oh, victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Say, who can stand?
Who can stand against the Lord?
No one can.
No one can.
No
one will.
Yeah. Say, who can stand?
Who can stand against the Lord?
No one can.
No one can.
No one.
No one will.
Oh, 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 oh. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Oh, oh, victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Oh, oh, victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Yeah. Oh, oh, victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Him.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q, Auto Parts Division.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes, Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I could buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowbita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools.
Alright, thanks, boss. Nah, man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend, man?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Me and my wife end up in a big fight. Who have the best prices this Christmas season? Christmas season. American sauce, we call it living affordable. That's where we shopping. We shopping. Until she do, darling, things are tight. American sauce. That's right. We could afford anything we want and see in sight. Tell me what you want for Christmas. Tell me what you want for the Christmas. She said, I was stove, I was bed, washing machine dryer, I was sofa, I want fridge, I want a new pressure cooker. Merry Christmas from American Stores and Iwer George.
From the moment you first crossed eyes
It's a girl.
to their very first bowl of cereal, open wide. Going into parenthood means nourishing your little one to reach their fullest potential. With Nestum Nature's Selections infant cereals, give 30% more whole grain with 15 vitamins.
They say John your name causing plenty bacchanal in the place early Christmas morning. Christmas morning. A man and the wife end up in a fight cause out left and right. The man feels she horning. She horning. He tells she do darling, it's Christmas time. You bring me gift from your heart, I bring from mine. Anything you want, honey, I will spare a dime. Tell me what you want for Christmas. Tell me what you want for Christmas. She said, I want clothes, I want shoes. Don't pick up nothing, honey. I want shoes, I want house, I want land. The man gets some breakfast, say, well, it's best you go and let I will buy that for you. Oh, Christmas morning, I want how your name calling so. And I want that, I want this, and I want that. You bring your ham and sorrel, we bring the shak and quattro. I want this, and I want that. I want this, and I want that. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want. Ayo. They say church and him causing plenty pain and suffering early Christmas morning. Christmas morning. People want to know what causing it wrong, whether it is true or a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. The man make up to his wife and apologize. Go and make she breakfast as a surprise. Wifey meet him in the kitchen as soon as he rise. He said like an angel send you. Tell me what you want on the menu. She said, I want hops, I want ham, I want sorrel, I want jam, I want turkey, I want man. The man say, I'm fed up here about this. I want man, best I let him marry to you. Oh, Christmas morning, I want how your name calling so. I want this, yes, I want that. I want this, and I want that. You bring your ham and sorrel, we bring the shak and quattro. I want this, and I want that.
is here again.
Al Edwin Wedding and Events presents the Al Edwin Caribbean Wedding and Event Exposition 2021.
The virtual experience, October 30th to October 31st, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
at the Al Edwin's Virtual Ballroom.
aledwin.co. Register now.
To qualify for giveaways, coupons, and vacation packages.
Tickets are $60. Available
At all Zena's jewelry locations. King Lounge, Barber Spa, Omera Plaza, Omera Road Arima.
Al Edwin Wedding and Events, located at Center of Excellence.
The excitement, exhibitors, fashion shows, and giveaways are too great to miss.
The faintest light can shine through all darkness. The power of love can transform hearts. The presence of good can bring peace where evil dwells. As we celebrate Diwali, remember its meaning, guiding us to live in peace and with love among others. Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited wishes Shub Diwali to the Hindu community. TTMF, from here to home.
Food is what makes a Trini Christmas a Trini Christmas. Food is what makes a Trini Christmas a Trini Christmas. Iwer Stage presents a virtual Christmas event this Friday from 12 noon naturally. See an assortment of Christmas dishes courtesy Julius Catering while being entertained by Delana Sandif, Nataka Lendor, Kyle Mosky, and Nicholas Doyle. It's food, music, and Christmas this Friday at noon live on Iwer Stage on Facebook and Iwer TV on YouTube. Share the love. This Saturday, we wrap up Calypso History Month reviewing everything that we've done all month long in a special 3-hour program. From 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. this Saturday, live with the Live Wire right here on the Street 919 FM, we review everything and throw the spotlight on the First Lady of Kaiso and Soca, Calypso Rose.
So give me two boom 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 in the soul. The bones that hold. So that we can.
Come aligned with me, the Live Wire, this Saturday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to wrap up Calypso History Month.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions. Or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Hi, this is Nicole Huggins. Join me every Monday morning on the Street 919 FM from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. Let's talk about lifestyle diseases that affect you today and how we can improve your health with healthy solutions. Call Health and Well Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins at 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. See you there.
Len Capital Certificates is a business consultant company that provides a passive income service. Through our partnership perquisites, we allow customers the possibility to earn interest monthly or yearly by purchasing one of our precious gem packages. These precious gem packages are exclusively available only at Len Capital. These precious gem packages are Opal, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire and Diamond. So call us today at 376-LEN or 376-5366 for more information. And remember, at Len Capital, it's all about you.
We'd just like to let you all know that the juice that you all have is fabulous. I started to get some lotus spots at my elbow, which was spreading. My legs, the spots disappeared. It was like white, blotchy spots. And I want to say, well, this is it. This is fabulous. And I would like to let people know so they could try it. And I want to say thanks to you guys.
Try U-Juice today. Available at leading supermarkets nationwide or order online at ujuiceroots.com for free delivery.
The Huddle Room reopens in partnership with Maracas Bake and Shock on Monday, October 18th. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bake and Shock, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimp, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stew chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow the Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bake and Shock is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. We'll see you and your taste buds on Monday. The Huddle Room and Maracas Bake and Shock, the best of both worlds.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MC Duke, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Street 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
Pastor Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the Street 919 FM every first and third Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19, verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
He heals me when I'm broken. Strength where I've been weak. Forever he'll reign.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. For the program, God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the Street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. Pleasant good morning going out to my entire family, to Mr. Dominic Romain, Ms. Sharon Felix, and the entire family. Good morning to you all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are locked on via whatever mechanism that you are, know that it's always good to have you guys on the inside with us. Let me say pleasant good morning going on to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. Tobago, my friends and family in Tobago, a blessed good morning to you all. I hope you guys are locked on. And I would like to apologize for the late start this morning. I know a lot of you messaged me to find out what's taking place. So don't worry, we just had to do a little sanitization before we started this morning. Yes. So, as we get ready to get into the papers for today, Thursday, the 28th of October, 2021, headlines in the Express: PM in Gulf drama, woman falls injured by cart in Tobago. Rowley, nobody was run over. A virtual Diwali Nagar. So let's quickly get on the inside and see what's taking place. State to pay suspended cop for unlawful imprisonment. A police inspector who is presently on suspension has won a lawsuit against the state for being falsely imprisoned for 4 days. Grandma raped, terrorized by predator. A 28-year-old man suspected of rape, assault, and threatening to kill a 71-year-old woman has been arrested. PM's golf cart hits woman. A senior golf services coordinator sustained injury to her ankle following an incident involving a golf cart driven by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley in Tobago. Nagar opens with a plea to vaccinate. As he declared Diwali Nagar 2021 officially open, National Council for Indian Culture NCIC President Diokinanan Sarma is pleading with citizens to get vaccinated. Police deny murder surge, says same number of people dying. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS, is making it categorically clear that the recent isolated reports of murders in certain communities do not represent... Hold on. Let me get in quickly. Where is it? Do not represent a surge in murders as being reported. Gunned down 3 months after wife and stepson. A St. Augustine man whose wife and stepson were gunned down in July has also been shot dead. As important as the Magnificent Seven. In the first half of the last century, St. Madeleine was important enough to have a town centre with police station, post office, school, churches, shops and railway. Hold on, getting quickly. And railway stop for the labouring class working to enrich our colonial rulers. The district is gone now, sorry. Vaccine hotline, doctors ready to take calls from the hesitant. Senators put YouTube, TikTok, Snap on defensive over kids. Family flees twice from collapsing homes. Wrong place and time, 2 killed at mechanic's garage. Imbert, $34.7 million increase in TTPS contract spending. And WestJet returns. So those are the stories making way in the Express at this time. So as we quickly head over to the Newsday, PAHO reports lowest COVID-19 figures in a year. Okay. La Perouse Cemetery open for All Souls Day. CARICOM congratulates Vincentians on 42 years of independence. COVID-19 ICU numbers remain high. Public Utilities Minister implores pay bills to get better service. Penal residents ask government, why don't you help us? Wheeler, obesity is significant comorbidity in Tobago COVID-19 deaths. Driver not happy with beyond the tape explanation for arrest warrant. Judge in Marlon King new murder trial urges state to move with dispatch. Tobago reaches 100 COVID-19 deaths. Men killed by off-duty cop in Wallerfield identified. Belmont shooting suspects held in early morning raids. Appeal court rules no new trial for ex-cop on corruption charge. Sinanan, no discrimination in fixing land slips. Tracy, Roxborough Hospital fully open by mid-November. Jamaica cannabis industry gets US $15 million boost. Gatsby Dolly, children required by law to go to school. Vaxxed, unvaxxed students at Port of Spain schools comfortable with mixing. Minister, 60% of expected students attended school on Monday. Few out for first doses at Port of Spain vaccination sites. Tracy, no concerns over vax and unvaxxed students mingling. And these are the stories that are making way in the Newsday at this time. So let's head over quickly to the Guardian. Headlines in the Guardian this morning. Vaccinated at risk to all. Interesting. Tobago reaches 100 COVID deaths. With an estimated population of 60,000, Tobago has recorded 100 COVID-19 deaths as of yesterday. PAHO, 29% of CARICOM population at higher risk of severe COVID-19. 1 ICU bed left. Health Ministry reopens Port of Spain Field Hospital. Doctors urge vaccinations. Detail COVID's painful experience. Senator Dial Singh rejects UNC's condemnation of independence. Prime Minister, supply chain clogs will have a very serious ripple effect on TNT. Making TNT sustainable in renewable energy. Floods put damper on Diwali preparations in Pinal. Charge against man accused of beating wife for not cooking amended. Prosecution against ex-policeman stayed. State to pay suspended cop for wrongful arrest. Parents call on CXC to explain why our SB is downgraded. I wonder why ain't true. Judge tells prosecutors in King's retrial work faster, avoid delays in case. Kamla, delay in TTPS promotions jeopardizing stability. Criminologists, preventative measures needed to curb crime. Police make it, okay, well, I read that already. Caribbean Airlines restarts direct flights to Jamaica from Trinidad and Tobago in December. And these are the stories that are making way in the Express, the Guardian, and the Newsday at this time. Well, Dominic, I see you ain't get through.
Nah, so now what's up there?
Morning.
Greetings.
Oh, gosh.
See, it's pretty overcast morning. I think we're still under the adverse. Yeah.
All right. Well, no, I not seen. That's okay.
Yeah. I'll have to do that today.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going on open downstairs and come back. So you could go ahead in the meantime. I may be a little slow this morning. My knee swell up. I went and played fast yesterday, but.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Father.
Well, here just all right. Go ahead. When you come back, I'll now send you a video there now.
Well, I know trying to upload the stuff that the first thing you sent for me there. So,
okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the same thing here. That's one. You want to play it before I go? Or you want to give your greetings and then play it and then I'll go and come back?
Yeah.
All right.
Right, so good morning to all of the loyal listeners of Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Giuseppe, Mr. and Mrs. Regis. Good morning to Miss Jeanette McDonald. I have to mention Jeanette, I hope she's on listening. To Alice and Samuel, good morning. Morning, Angie.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Anyway, I'm wash my mouth, Let me did you like that. Right, so Mano, morning. Yes, so on this overcast morning, Bruce, which I don't mind. I almost when you call me, I still let me just throw back my head and take a 5 minutes. And you know the danger in that, right? Especially when it's overcast like this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So as you spoke about the issue with the Pinal people talking about the roads and stuff, you can put on the video. By the time you come back up, it should be finished down.
All right.
Putting it from 207.
From 207? All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Boy, and the rain is down.
Yeah. Right, from 207.
If I didn't have a lot of catching up to do on my work, because this month has just been terrible. Work-wise, I've been doing so many other things. I'll go back in my bed now. I can't do that today. Nah, I can't do that today. I have too many things to do.
All right, so play from there, right?
207. This is a video that was done by Mr. Andy Williams of Underground Report. And I wanted to play it in the context of the UNC's October Revolution, right? Because down in Pinal and Maruga and whatnot, they calling out the minister down in Faizabad complaining about the state of the roads and so on. And while the minister and the Ministry of Works and Transport taking blows for the fixing of the roads and so on, you could go ahead and play.
All right.
Been like this for the past 2 years. This drain has not been maintained or cleaned by the Borough Shoguners for the past 8 to 10 years, right? I have written several letters to the Member of Parliament, Mr. Dinesh Rambali. I have a copy of the letter here, also to the mayor of Shogunas, Mr. Faik Ali, and also to the councillor of the area, Adrian Ali. Right? We have gotten no response from them, no written response, no telephone call, no face-to-face response from them. In response to their, in fact, our MP wrote me a letter after we had a meeting with the MP here, Dinesh Rambali, at my home concerning this bad road here, and this letter states that from him that he has emailed, right? He has emailed the MP for the area, Yes, he has sent emails to the councillor for the area and Mayor Faik also, and he has not since then have not received any response from them. Right? This road serves approximately 600 villagers, Andy. 600 villagers to and from, and we have been battling with this for the past 2 years. Right? Let me go further.
Well, we just go down a little run Trinidad and Tobago, a little further up to see. Look at the drains and truth. It's a little like it's an agriculture kind of village. But the road, the water in a standstill. The water not running here, no there, no nowhere. And the road in a mess. Right. Like you go ahead and talk to them.
Right? This part of the road here, in the middle of this road, there's a huge well. Approximately 4 loads of material has been dumped in this hole. In this part of the road, there's a big hole here, as you can see. And within the past year, 4 loads of material have been dumped here, and this road has swallowed it all. We pointed out this to our MP. The letter stated this, we dispatched to the councillor and the mayor. Nothing has been done. If you go further up there, there's there's sewer on the drain, in the drains.
What you like?
There's sewer in the drain.
Come, let's
right?
go and see the sewer in the drain.
I look in the drains here, you will see raw sewage in the drain going up for about 500-600 feet. The borough is very well aware of that, and we highly suspect this water is coming from those rental buildings.
From the rental buildings?
Right? Yeah.
Well, we really see it have a set of rentals on the side here. I think we're seeing rentals across, so if you watch across, so you see that set of rentals and all those different things there. So, again, we're not being come here to fight nobody in the business, nobody in the rentals.
Right. So that there was an interview that was done, as I said before, by Andy Williams of the Underground Report fame, doing an interview with some residents in Charlieville, Shogunas West. And as you heard him there, he wrote letters to the MP, the councillor, the mayor, all of whom are UNC. And no response from any of them. How come we're not having an October revolution in Charlieville? How come? Because the man know who to write to and who to contact, right? MP, mayor, councillor, no response. But we're not inclined to have an October revolution to get the roads fixed. The hole in the road is a crater. You have no problem with it. Yeah? We will have a peaceful, we will just call Andy and we will speak. But down in Moruga, we want to cuss out the minister. Right? Down in Pinal, want to cuss out the minister. We're giving the minister ultimatum 14 days, otherwise. Pressure. We're waiting until November the 26th. We're going to have a protest, a massive protest in Queen's Park, Savannah. You see, all your petticoats showing. Are they not serious? You all really don't want the road fixed. Why the people in Pinal and the people in Moruga, why you all don't call your councillor? Have you all contacted your regional corporation to find out what they are doing? To find out what arrangements they have made to alleviate the issues? No, but all they want to hold placard and chant Rowley must go, Rowley must go. Rowley had to do with all your roads. How do roads get that way? I saw a story where somebody lost 2 houses in the same area due to land slippage. As the minister would have pointed out when he went down to Moruga the other day to visit the road, the landslip that they fixed, when Cyril children tell him, go from here, You come here, you're looking for fame, go from here. You'll run the minister and expect him to come back now to get more of that abuse. And he pointed out to the fact that people are just taking it upon themselves to build a house wherever, just because they have a piece of land somewhere. And you're not doing the necessary checks and so on before to make sure that that land is a stable land. You're not doing any soil tests and so on to ascertain if this is a good place to build. You just go on here, I will have a piece of land there, let me throw up a house. And then 2 years later, the house collapsed because the ground was unstable and you want to tell the government to fix the problem. The government tell you to go and build it. When you decided to go and build it, did you go to the Minister of Works and Transport and tell him you're going to build it? No, you did that on your own. You see what? And then you don't want to pay property tax? Now, you see, if you're paying your property tax, you could go and make a claim and say, well, look, I'm paying property tax and so on. I'll help me out now. Give me a blind. But if you're paying no property tax and complain, I spend my money. The government didn't help me build this. I put all my money to pay for labor and pay for material, and I do this and I do that. They didn't help me. Well, okay. Well, you don't want to pay property tax so that you could actually have a case to say, well, look, why am I paying property tax if not to get some assistance when things like this happen? Well, then, when it happens, hush your mouth. Don't call on the government. You don't want to pay your property tax to the government, or don't call the government to help you and say, I want the government to come and help me fix this, and I want a house. No. The money that you're saving on property tax you want to pay, take that money and go and buy a house. But I wanted to read an article with respect to this road issue, right, Bruce? Because the government taking plenty licks for the state of the roads and so on. And we have some bad roads. There's an article that was, this is from CNC3. And this was from the 23rd of October. It's entitled, Best Asphalt in the Road, but TNT has the worst roads. Let me get it here. Despite the international success of Lake Asphalt, Trinidad and Tobago's flagship product, ironically, the country that produces Lake Asphalt, produces the best asphalt in the world, has the worst roads. I do agree with that, but anyway, we just like the writing. Citizens and motorists alike in TNT are complaining that newly built roads do not last and literally fall apart within a few months. Very true. This is in stark contrast to some of the roads, such as the North Coast Road, which were built by the U.S. Army in 1944, and have stood the test of time. I wonder why. Compounding the situation, there's a shortage of bitumen, the liquid binder that holds asphalt together, which has halted several road repair projects by the Ministry of Works and Transport. Let's see, right. Curtis C. Prasad, president of the Association of TNT Hauliers, said the reason why the roads weren't holding up was because some contractors were not using the right ratio of bitumen with the asphalt mix. Even former Lake Asphalt chairman Quarrelal Rampasad said not enough asphalt in the road paving mixture was responsible for the amount of potholes and roads falling apart even just after weeks of being repaired. Speaking to the Sunday Guardian, Rampasad said Trinidad has the best asphalt in the world, and it is used to prevent rotting, waterproofing, and is ideal for road paving. Because of its viscosity and composition, contractors didn't have to use much compared to other countries' asphalt like binder in our bread. Our asphalt, however, has been used in minimum quantities to repair our nation's roads. What this means is with less asphalt being used in the road mix, the roads will not last as long or be as durable and will entail more road repairs. He claimed that in some instances, less than 15% of asphalt was used to pave and repair the nation's roads. And he said bitumen, a byproduct of crude oil, was being used instead. Rampasad claimed that in one particular project, the incorrect ratio of bitumen, aggregate, and asphalt was used. Rampasad stated that the highest grade of asphalt was sold to China since TNT signed a memorandum of understanding with the Chinese firm Beijing Oriental Yuhong Waterproofing Technology Company Limited, May 30th, 2013. Just remember 2013, because they like to bump polygam the literati and say that this government would sell the pitch leak to the Chinese and they lease it out. 2013. Right. He added that when a road was built, primarily with bitumen, it had a distinct dark color, such as the Sir Solomon Hochoy Highway, as opposed to a road that was built with asphalt, such as the Rivulet Road in Couva, which was grey and lasted longer. Rampasad opined that the problem was that there were some unscrupulous contractors who did substandard roadworks using a poor mixture of asphalt, aggregate, and bitumen to ensure that the roads did not last longer than 3 to 5 years.
Wow.
He said, that if they use the right mixture, the roads will last over 20 years.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. Rampersad suggested that contractors hired by the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure should provide QA, QC, quality assurance, quality control on the composition and resources of their road paving mixes. When asked about Rampersad's claim, let's see. Right, that the incorrect ratio of asphalt aggregate and bitumen was used in a particular project, Works Minister Ruhan Sinanan replied that if he had the information that the ministry didn't have to send it to them. Sinanan said the paving to which Rampersad referred to was done since 2008-2009 and was still standing strong. He said, however, the ministry was more than prepared to accept additional information and do research into it. See here. Right, so when told about claims that the roads were deteriorating so rapidly because the right ratio of bitumen with asphalt mix was not being used, Sinanan responded that the ministry used TLA, a much stronger blend on the highways. Right? When asked if the ministry would withhold contractors' monies if they did shoddy or substandard work, he said that the ministry had a lot of controls and system in place. He said that, what does this mean? Right, Sinanan explained that based on the type of contract, a percentage of the sum was retained until the satisfactory completion of a project, and there was also a period of defect liability. He said that this meant that in case a contractor performed on a major road or highway project, there was a period of defect liability if anything failed, and they were obligated to come back and do repairs at that cost. Sinanan reiterated that approximately 40 million was earmarked for the repair of secondary, minor, agriculture and forestry access roads across the country. You see, all across. So you are a contractor and you know, well, hey, this is my primary business. So if I pave a road and I do the proper thing and the road will last for 20 years, it means I had to wait at least 20 years before I get next contract to fix that road. You're mad? No, every 3 to 5 years. When the government change, I don't care if it's PNM or UNC or who. Road had to pave, money passing.
Wow.
And it's the same consortium of people, right? There's only certain people in this country who pave and road.
That's right.
And none of them is 1%, eh? Right? Just saying that. Just letting all you know. You know, because they like to talk that 1% talk. Yeah. Just you doing it, eh? The contractors.
Look at that, Dominic.
Shoddy work.
So then that should now put a hush on the people who just say, we have a pitch lake.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have no bad road.
Yeah.
Everything's supposed to be nice with the road, so all you're hearing is not just a matter of taking picture, and Dominic said that I think a week or two ago. It's not just a matter of taking picture and resting it there and spreading it and a machine pass over around at the end of that. Ah, boy.
And it's not the minister who say that, eh? Just remember that it's not the minister who telling you what the contractors do for it. They say they're just making excuses, right? It's somebody external to the ministry telling you who knows firsthand what it is that some of these contractors are doing. Slipshod work, halfway, not engaging in the right mix, just so that the roads wouldn't last longer, so they could ensure that they will eat up food every 3 to 5 years. But all you want a whole October revolution and cuss out the government and the government and the government. All these big trucks has been passing on the road, from the quarries and so on. What are they doing to help? What? So they have all the plant and machinery and so on that they should be paying property tax on. But they all like, we don't want no property tax. Ask the tax. So let them continue to use the roads with the big truck, mash up the road, and pay no property tax. Right? Some of them probably even paying income tax. Ducking the BIR. But all we don't want no property tax. Yeah. And then quick to complain, all your shocks mashing up, and your suspension mashing up. And you have to spend a certain money every week to fix your car, and it's this and it's that. Why? Why? No little over the tax? No. Blame the government. And meanwhile, these unscrupulous contractors getting away, scotch-free. Right? Getting the big contracts, the big money, living high off the hog. I ain't calling no name. You get it for yourself, right? So all who complaining about we had the worst roads in Trinidad and Tobago, check all yourself. Or check the contractors. Government is responsible for all. They want the government to find the money. If they say we're going to borrow the money to fix the road, all your vex. They're setting up the debt to GDP ratio. If they take money from the Heritage and Stabilization Fund, all your vex. would they raid in the Heritage and Stabilization Fund? If they decide they want to increase taxes, property tax or whatever it is to get money for that, all your vex. They only taxing poor people and they causing people to suffer more. So where they want the government to get the money from? He'd probably have a mint in the Prime Minister's residence. You can print money. You have a magic wand that you could wave and money will just appear just so. Think now. Bruce, there was a clip I wanted to play, but that was what I called about yesterday. Yeah. It's the that conversation between former Minister Jerry Hadid and Inshan Ishmael, where Jerry called some of his colleagues rats. But I can't play the raw version because Jerry mouth dirty. Lord, this man could cuss.
You know,
G's and H's.
You asked me that, and I now studying something here. You know, I around that time I was the clip king, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if it I know one of the Calypsonians that we, how should I say, that we deal with. He had sung a song on it, Rats in Parliament. But I ain't seen it here. I have to look for it. But I know the clip. I don't remember the clip you're talking about. Because I had edited the clip as well.
Right.
So I had to look for that. That must be a hard.
I listened to the 35-minute version yesterday. Oh, lost boy.
Yeah.
This man cuss.
Yeah,
he
real cuss.
Yeah. But again, you know, it's good sometimes it's good to review these things, because he was talking about his time as the chairman of the Airports Authority, and he was saying at that time the line minister, who was Chandra Sharma, and Mr. Hadid is making the claim that they wanted him to give sole select contracts, so bypass the tender process and just give contracts to friends and family of members of the government, right? So everybody could fill their pockets and eat a food, according to Mr. Dwayne Gibbs, right? But all of a sudden now they know about procurement, and we need the procurement legislation, and this government got in the procurement legislation so that they could feed their friends, family, and finances. But here you have a former, at the time he was chairman of the Airports Authority, making this claim that a government minister was trying to influence him to give contracts without issuing any tenders. So you just, hey, so and so tell me your work contract? All right, well, come and organize the paperwork now. And and you don't worry, you will deal with that. Because say we had a tender, but no tender. How many contracts you want, right? What's your budget? All right, we could organize. You don't worry yourself. You have anybody else who want to? Your cousin? All right, send him to. Your brother? Send him to. Contracts galore. Well, you come, like all yourself. Chairman of the Airports Authority is telling Inshan Ishmael that in what he thought was a confidential conversation, but apparently Mr. Ishmael have a habit of, he have no respect for confidentiality, so he like to expose things, right? So he started Jerry, Prime Minister, and whoever else, right? He had no regard for that. But what was the sad part about that, which is that after the man said all these things, he went on to become a government minister, to sit in the same cabinet with the same man who you say trying to get you to do these things? Really? So, say in the clip, he says he leave out that work because he not about that, right? He not about bubble and scandal. And then you went into the lion's den? So, it wasn't enough that you was on the outside. You decided to become entrenched in this den of inequity. This house of ill repute that is the house of the rising sun, well, the setting sun. Come now, man. I didn't even talk about integrity. Really? So what was going on inside there when you were there? Anything changed? Guys, sure, your former boss wasn't the only one in that racket. Several others too, So then you became part of the brotherhood of wrongdoers. I didn't say you do any wrong, I don't know, I just say. Because one of your colleagues inside there, he was line minister for the company that gave out the contract to repair and to service and maintain the water taxis. And interestingly, a company with which he was affiliated get the contract, $40-something million. You see nothing wrong with that. He recused himself. All of a sudden now they began recusal. Did he recuse? Well, we know that when building was rented down on Mukarapo. The minister who family owned didn't recuse himself. But Faris Al-Rawi last week read out a whole list of government ministers, that administration, who had to recuse themselves for a variety of reasons. But Saddam Hussein, he could go and file for Freedom of Information request to find out how many ministers in this administration recused themselves since 2015, right? But he didn't know to do the same thing for the government that preceded them. Government that was led by the party of which he is a member. He didn't know about that. You see, monkey know which street to climb. You see Saddam, you never hear when you live in glass house. What to do? Don't throw stone, papi. You see? But you go on and pelt stone, and then what happen now? What happen? You have a roof. Shameless. Well, they're cussing everybody, or they're vexed with the Senate, independent senators. You know, what it up. Anyway, Bruce, they just have time.
I know you're seeing so much of different things happening, and every time you hear the opposition come out, the things that they want to talk about, the things they want to say, you're grasping for straws.
Yeah.
There is nothing there. Stop trying to create issues where there are none. You all are slowly killing off all your own self. Slowly.
Very
slowly. Nobody in helping all you just sinking all yourself further and further and further. Down, down, down. Soon you all will be out. Because all this opposition is in no way for the people. They can tell me what they want.
Yeah.
All they just want to get back in power to do whatever it is all they feel all they need to do.
Yes.
For whatever reasons. I ain't gonna try to put the radio station and distribute. Whatever reasons that all they want to get back in power, it's not about the people. And I hope the people are not being fooled by the things that you all are saying. Look, we come to find out.
You'd be surprised.
Huh?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, but look, we come to find out the right mix wasn't happening for the roads. And clearly, you could see, okay, this or these individuals thinking from a business perspective, they're not thinking, well, okay, well, I'm gonna do the right thing. If it is I use the right mix, then the next time I will see a contract is in 20 years. So what I gonna do between now and 20 years, boy? When every 5 years I'm sure here we're going on about some nice contract coming in. Every 5 years. Every 5 years.
Yeah. Profits before patriotism.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have this leader of the opposition talking about, it's because of the government we do have a commissioner or an acting commissioner, and because this whole situation with the police service commission, and it's affecting 2,800 officers who should be promoted. How long now are they waiting for promotion? I would remind Mr. Pusad Bisesa and the rest of the UNC. The reason why we don't have a acting commissioner now is because your former Attorney General, Anand Ramlugan, through his lackey, his gopher, Ravi Balgobin Miraj, went to court to challenge the law. The same law, right, which resulted in acting appointments before, right? In 2009, Nole came in, 2010. That law was just a few months old. You did nothing to change it. And you all had the best Attorney General in the world. You all were there for 5 years, 3 months and 14 days and did nothing. He didn't see any errors in it then. He didn't see any issues. He waited until now. So it's because he finally decided to go and challenge that law, right? Is why we don't have an acting commissioner now. Is why we don't have a commissioner. Right, Kamla? Lest you forget that, right? The PNM didn't take the state to court. The PNM didn't challenge the law. That was Anand Ramlugan did that. Your beloved Attorney General, them boys is good boys. Remember that when they got charged? Yeah, them boys is good boys. Always. All you're too wicked. It's PNM vindictiveness. Yeah, it's the PNM. Ravi Balgobin Miraj is PNM. Just remember that. That court matter that came before Justice Kangaloo was UNC. All your paws all over it. Anand, Ravi, and nothing to do with the government. Just remember that. Okay? All right.
Remember telling you this, Dominic? When this whole process with this commissioner of police is ironed out and a list is produced, right? Remember, I am telling you this. They're going to have an issue with everybody on that list.
Yeah.
It could be
especially if one name isn't on that list.
Yeah, it could be who. They're going to have a problem with our whole list. Remember, I tell you that. Trinidad, Tobago, the world, when this police service commission issue is ironed out, right, and the members of the commission is selected, and they bring forth a list for police commissioner and acting police commissioner, the opposition of Trinidad and Tobago is going to have an issue with it. Remember, I say that. So don't feel is not a and this is my problem. You will turn to talk about the people, the poor man, right? But then when you check the things that you're doing, it is in no interest of the people or the so-called poor man you'll always be talking about. And that thing that was played the other day, where some of your base talking about it was a mistake, your mouth slip or how, no slip. It was when your mind and when your heart, it don't slip.
Yeah.
No slip.
And that's how they always had to come to her defense, eh?
Yeah. It no slip. What was in the mind and the heart is what slipped.
That's right.
That is exactly what you wanted to say. No if, no but, no maybe.
And no apologies.
Hey, apologize for what, boy? I'd done say sorry when I say it. I say sorry quick so that will suffice. There is no press conference needed for that.
Yeah, let us move on.
Yes.
Well, you want to move on from that.
Oh God, is every little thing I go talk about? Touchy or what?
Yeah.
Me? Ah, boy.
Gosh.
I'm watching everybody with mom. Hey, let's call this is that onicle, let's call it? I'm watching everybody with it.
What's the story with some lady get run over, you know? Tobago.
I didn't I really and truly Bacchanal in the city? What is this? Going on here? I didn't read the entire
I've seen something
story.
here. What's Duke 1 hour ago posted up on his Facebook page. A post from apparently the daughter of the lady, and it reads, so the Honorable Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, and they have the Office of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago on the line, ran over my mother on her way to play golf, injuring her in the process, and did not even look back. I need answers now. I'm confused.
And watch me, I don't know if it's my navigation skills this morning, but I'm looking for it. Let's see if it's okay, right? Look at here. But then Dr. Rowley said wait. So you know, I'm reading this. Like I don't even want to read all this story. Okay, the lady's giving Toll Express on Tuesday night about the incident, right? So she said the Prime Minister was sitting in his cart behind another cart. So I took 2 bottles of Gatorade, the energy drink, to give it to the Prime Minister, and then on my way back, the Prime Minister, put in the forward gear instead of reverse gear at the time I was crossing between the 2 carts, and the cart hit my leg and I fell flat on my chest and my tummy. The Prime Minister did not come out of his cart. Mr. Vinod, who is our General Manager, and the Prime Minister's security guard are the ones that took me up from the ground and placed me on a chair. The woman said she later sought medical treatment at the Scarborough General Hospital. I told them I'm going to the doctor. I got my things from my office. I got into my vehicle and I drove myself to the hospital, she said. She said at the hospital she received a prescription for medication to be applied to her bruised ankle. She also requested an ultrasound because I had a cut on my ankle, but when they examined it, it was a bruise. Just now. I had a cut on my ankle, but when they examined it, it was a bruise. The blood came through my stocking. I told them I had a very hard lash on my chest and my stomach and I need to have an ultrasound done. The woman said she did not suffer any internal injuries and an x-ray was taken of her right leg. On Sunday, she said she woke up in pain and she later visited the Scarborough General Hospital again, and this time a PCR test was performed by health personnel. I saw a doctor. I told her I was still getting the pain in my chest and my tummy, and then I requested another ultrasound, and she told me I can do the ultrasound, but because of the high blood pressure, the tummy and chest, she said she had to give me a swab. I am fully vaccinated. I have no symptoms or anything like that, she said. On Tuesday, she was notified by health officials that she was COVID positive. They called me today, Tuesday, and tell me my results came back positive, which I find was strange, and I am on quarantine, she said. And then the Prime Minister replies, PM, nobody was run over. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said confirmed an incident did occur. He told the Express I was sitting in a golf cart which was parked behind another golf cart. The cart could not start, and I was just sitting in it as the manager of the Magdalena and staff were fussing with it and changing keys. In the meantime, a woman passed between the carts and came around my non-starting cart to put Gatorade into my cart on the passenger side, because even though I was seated behind the wheel, hold on, that's now Dominic. That's now Dominic. That's now. Right, where am I? Passenger side, right. Because even though I was seated behind the wheel, she could not access me or the cart because the driver's side was blocked by a person who was reaching in to try and start the cart. Having delivered the Gatorade, the woman was making her way back between the two carts when the effort to get the correct key succeeded, but nobody knew that until the cart responded by moving because it's electric. The woman was short-cutting between the carts when mine finally responded by moving forward. I immediately stopped it by braking, but not before it came into contact with the woman crossing in front of my cart. Everybody was surprised. She fell, more like stumbled and fell. Everybody rushed to her. She got up, and everybody inquired if she was okay. No cut, bruise, or other harm other than the fall. I expressed my concern for her and apologized for the incident, which also had the hotel manager assisting and apologizing as she kept saying she was okay and was escorted away. Dominica, go into the break and come back. Guys, we'll be right back.
Simpsons Memorial Limited. Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Crackness Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited. For this time in you.
After all the talk during the week, don't switch off on the weekend and keep it on the street. It's classic soca and classic kaiso when you're liming with the live wire on Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. only on the street 919 FM. There's only one way to start your week right, and that's with Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Thursday morning at 9:10 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the street 919 FM every Thursday from 9:10 a.m. Tune in on Thursday and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the street 919 FM this and every Thursday from 9:10 a.m. It's time that you live.
The Huddle Room reopens in partnership with Maracas Bake and Shock on Monday, October 18th. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bake and Shock, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimp, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stew chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow the Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bake and Shock is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. We'll see you and your taste buds on Monday. The Huddle Room and Maracas Bake and Shock, the best of both worlds.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Let me explain it. Well, Christmas morning, I call in my friends. They bring your instrument and yes, they gather all of them. We making a plan. Who we hitting first and what song we singing and who doing the first. So that is Param, Param, Param. Yeah, where I come from. Param, Param. Well, that is Param, Param, Param. We drinks in me hand. Param, param. Yeah, man. Well, well on to the next house. I'm feeling nice. You have to leave the people glass, but you can take the ice. We singing one more song because we don't stick. And well, we shake the neighbor gate with pure parang music. Well, that is parang, parang, parang. Hey, where I come from? Parang, parang. Palo seco gang. Parang, parang. Instruments in we have. Parang, parang. We hitting the 10th house. It's parang with bass, but something smelling awfully now set in the people place. When I turn around to the man on the bass, I notice he have dog mess on his shoes and his shoelace, but that is parang, parang, parang. Hey, where we come from? Parang, parang. That is parang, parang, parang. Want you understand? Parang, parang. Yeah, man. House number 20. Can't remember a verse. I cannot hear the chicha cause the quattro string it pulls. Everybody real tight. I kick in the ground. When the man rap man he fall down in the drain and nearly drown. Well that is parang, parang, parang. Yeah, where we come from? Parang, parang. Is man and woman? Parang, parang. We drinks and we have parang, parang. Yeah.
Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I could buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools.
Alright, thanks boss. Nah man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend me?
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco, Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Step into a world of opportunities at CTS College, where education is beyond the academics. Winner of over 50 world prizes, as well as a CTT Student Support Services Award. CTS College is your choice for quality education, guaranteed to unlock your true potential. Internationally recognized degree programs. Choose a degree that is right for you. Come in for your free career guidance session and start your future today. CTS College, 671-2551, or visit our website, ctscbcs.com.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Live within your means. This is one that you've likely heard time and time again, and for good reason, because of how important it is and the significance it can have on your retirement plan. If you want to avoid taking on debt, going broke, and pushing back your chances of retiring at a reasonable age, then it is in your best interest to make sure that your overall spending is less than what you are earning to make sure you are not jeopardizing your financial future. It's always easier said than done, but it's also much easier to practice when you stick to your values and don't worry about how others are spending their money. That was your financial tip brought to you by the Street 91.9 FM.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of October 27, 2021 stands at new positive cases 147, total active cases 4,630, total recovered patients 49,872. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 56,160. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
My children very famous. I sure you know my children. I sure. Thank you, Fernandez. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. You make me a proud father. Say it harder. Thank you, Fernandez. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. You make me a proud father. Yes, sir. You see me son Nick. Every Christmas he on everyone's list. My twin son pick you. Before Christmas he done pass through. By me and you go down by La Luna. You go meet my Spanish daughter. She name 1 liter. My big daughter Maggie. She just make man happy, but drive me crazy. I have a daughter named File. That girl wicked and wild, always in the latest style. That the one who I have no child. The big son PDs.
So welcome back. Yes, just some music from the man famous. Yes, proud father. So just a little information for you. Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. With our 2 locations, number 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Cragnish Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today at 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you. There's something for everyone at Lowlands Mall Tobago, where you and your entire family can enjoy a safe and superior shopping experience. All of your favorite stores, service outlets, and of course, food court outlets are now open and ready for your visit. The food court takeaway is still available, or you can dine in with a valid vaccination card. All COVID-19 protocols continue to be in place for the safety of all visitors to the mall. And remember, no mask, no entry. Visit Tobago's #1 family destination today, Lowlands Mall Tobago, with comfortable air-conditioned shopping and lots of secure parking. Tell your friends and family Lowlands Mall Tobago is open and ready for your visit. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches are now open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we continue to practice the established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand, don't forget PowerMaster, Optima Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And it's all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall Tobago off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 632.
She name 1 liter, make big daughter Maggie.
Yes, Dominic, I see you send something there for me.
Yeah, that was the TV6 news report where they did an interview. Well, Liz Williams did an interview with the lady at the center of this issue with the Prime Minister. And given the fact that Mr. Duke continues to post and repost the utterances of the lady's daughter and anything else that he can find in respect of this matter, I imagine he's going to try and make it an issue as campaigning begins in earnest to say, see, tell all your Rowley bombastic and he this and he that. He didn't even come out to help the woman. To what me call it, Philly will help you all. Two sides to a story, but of course the people who support the PDP don't want to hear the Prime Minister's side because the narrative is that, you know, he is inhumane and whatnot and what have you. So I imagine Mr. Duke will have a field day with this issue. And other members of the PDP as well. Yeah. And well, the members of the literati have already started having out their way with it as well. I saw Garth Christopher posted. Well, this is from actually Garth Christopher posted this with the caption. You see what you have, huh? I don't want to misquote him. Something about the Prime Minister being a drunk and so on. And,
wow.
Yeah.
Quite a reach.
Yeah. Yeah. First, he drunk and uncaring. He wouldn't even run to assist the lady after bouncing her down.
First, he's an idiot. The lady didn't serve the Prime Minister goose on the rocks, you know.
Yeah.
Was Gatorade. You clown.
Yes. And now, well, it have about 90 comments under that. And you know, well, it's mostly the literati commenting, right? So one of them put that Minister Hines, some hit and run or some nonsense, so, and now Rowley. But I would remind these individuals, I remember Anand Ram Logan when he was AG and his security detail knocked down, ran over a pedestrian and damaged the guy's ankle. They didn't stop. I think they were going to some meeting. That's when they was jamming Jack. Remember that? Remember Vasan Bharat in his Porsche Cayenne that he purchased as minister? Yeah, that the ministry purchased because apparently Porsches give you the best traction on agriculture roads. Remember he ran over somebody's foot too? You all forget these things. But you can remember PNM and PNM. Let me tell you, anyway. Members of the literati, I tell all they have no moral authority to talk about PNM. Hush all your mouth. Hush. Okay, anything at all you come with, right? The Prime Minister has explained his situation. But of course you all don't want to hear that. Because Patrick Manning say he's a region bull and this and that, and I'm so sick and tired of hearing that foolishness from all that. Anyway. You have it there, Bruce?
I think I saw.
And here the leading questions. Here the leading questions that Liz Williams asking this woman.
I'm trying to make sure that I send a close writing because the phone was going dead on me now. Is that TV6 report?
Yeah.
Right. So, right. Just now, what's in here? Right. Ready.
Yeah. I would have missed it last night because I don't watch TV6.
A woman sustained injuries to her ankle in an incident involving a golf cart in Tobago, in which Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley was behind the steering wheel. The incident occurred last Friday at the Magdalena Grand Golf Clubhouse in Lowlands. Our reporter Elizabeth Williams spoke with both the Prime Minister and the injured woman for this report.
The Prime Minister was sitting in the cart, in his cart, behind another cart. So I took 2 bottles of Gatorade to give it to the Prime Minister. And then on my way back, he probably put in the forward gear. The Prime Minister did put in the forward gear instead of the reverse gear. At the time I was caught in between the two cars. And the cart hit my legs, and then I fell flat on my chest and my tummy.
The injured woman, a senior Gulf Services coordinator, told TV6 what happened next.
The Prime Minister, did he come out of his cart to render any assistance? Tell us what happened.
No, he did. The Prime Minister did not come out of the cart. Mr. Vinod, which is our general manager, and his security guard are the ones that took me up from the ground and placed me on a chair.
The woman said she later sought medical treatment at the Scarborough General Hospital.
I told him I'm going to the doctor. I got my things from my office. I got into my vehicle and I drove myself to the hospital.
Yeah, Dominic.
Right. And Duke and Mr. Beat put out the hit and run PM. On behalf of all right-thinking women, mothers, and working-class Tobagonians, the PSA would be seeking a meeting with this lady, and I am prepared to pay her legal fees. Legal fees? How legal fees getting that? And medical bills as we seek redress for this hit-and-run accident. And he tags Suzette Lauer.
He tagged Suzette Law.
Yes.
Wow. Is this the same Suzette Law that spoke about the activists in a very demeaning way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his new best friend.
So he's willing to pay legal fees, medical bills for this hit and run.
And legal fees come before medical bills, eh? So, instead we be willing to pay medical bills, which to my mind would be the most urgent of needs. We focus, legal fees come to mind first. Because we plan to sue. Yes, going after Rowley. I tell you that going to be a campaign issue.
But you know, remember I read what the Prime Minister said.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly, a picture was painted. And apparently, the lady would have assumed that the Prime Minister put the vehicle in forward instead of reverse. That is how she got clipped. Remember, she was passing through the carts going back. Right? But the Prime Minister explained that everybody was there trying to sort out the cart to get the correct key. And when they found the correct key, the only way they knew that it was the correct key was when the cart began to move.
Mm-hmm.
So you reach as far as legal fees.
Yeah.
Right.
And how the PSA is the PSA the representative union for Magdalena?
Well, probably. Who knows, Dominic? Who knows, eh?
But the PSA, but the audit just showed that the PSA overspent by 6.3 million, where the PSA again money to pay legal fees. You're going to hire senior counsel. You want senior counsel's cost and only have money. You don't look, Bruce.
And he's saying hit and run, eh?
Yeah, he's judge, jury, and execution. Well, apparently, he was there.
Well, let me.
So he know.
Let me say this: you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Yes.
Handle your business. Hit and run yourself.
Well, I waited to see the live because more than likely, you're probably gonna go up to Magdalena today and do a live on the very same spot. And, you know, give us little CSI business and put on the little cones, and this is where the Prime Minister's cart was, and this is where the Gatorade was, and this is where the woman fell, and they have a do the chalk outline of her body on the ground and all kind of thing. Yeah. Look, this man is one opportunist. Eh? You're so desperate, your party's so sick, you're so pathetic, right? You so figure that your party do have a chance that you need to scrape the bottom of the barrel to go and run on this poor woman now to see if you could exploit her situation to get political mileage. That's where the PDP reached to. I'm talking about the PSC. So basically that's what you're doing. You're using PSA money to campaign in a smart way.
No, this
because you know that's all we're gonna be hearing about now.
The sad thing about it is, for me personally, is that the individual is a coordinator at the institute, right? I don't know if she would have noticed that something was happening with the cart, why there were people around the cart, and I wouldn't say that it would have been wise to pass between the carts, especially if there seemed to be an issue with one of the carts. So I don't know. It's just me saying here, because I know I have done a lot of work with boats, right?
Yeah.
And if it is, I am in the water, whether it is we in the water, painting a boat where it is situated in the water, or we doing underwork in the water, we don't ever go between the boat and them to do no work, you know? Because you don't know what could happen. And if you get squeezed between there, you know what's going on? Nobody might even know you get squeezed between there. So we had to be so careful. So I'm waiting to see what's really, going to come out of this, as you say, because obviously there's going to be some sort of live sometime today, because we know everybody, all who trying to how should I say, beat the PNM, just come out in the clown suit to do all kind of nonsense just to prove wasteless points. So.
Well, I wonder if the UNC will call an emergency press conference to discuss this issue.
Probably. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Ladies' foot was bruised, Dominic. Come on, we have to be sensitive. Hey. What the Prime Minister say you doing?
Right. I mean, come on. Even if they want to take legal action, the fact of the matter is that you have to, in order for you to get some sort of compensation or whatever it is, as the case may be outside, because I'm sure the Magdalena probably have some kind of health something in place, and if she went to the public health sector, the public hospital, there were no medical bills to be paid.
That's right.
Right? So unless, of course, if she say, well, they gave her a prescription and she had to buy painkillers or whatever it is, but I ain't gonna cost no such amount.
Was her left?
And there was no malicious intent, because if she wasn't between the carts, and if you're arguing that obviously the Prime Minister didn't do it with intention, because then if she wasn't between the cart, he would have run into the next cart that was in front, right? So, but she knows that the Prime Minister put the cart into forward gear instead of reverse gear and all of that and so on.
But was it her left, or I'm trying to remember if it was her left or right leg, ankle? Was it her left? So my cut. I'm trying to. I'm watching through the story here because I can't remember if I read whether it was her left or her right.
It would be unfortunate if she decides to allow Watson Duke to make a papi show out of.
I would agree.
Because clearly it's not about her well-being. He couldn't care less. It's all about political grandstanding, and he want to show up the Prime Minister as being inhumane and uncaring. There's nothing else. So You know? I'm so sick of these people, eh?
Why? I don't know. I'm trying to see. But I'm trying to see which leg it is was called. But nonetheless.
I guess we could open the line. There's already 8:26.
So guys, you can call us 342-0081 466-5391. Caller, good morning. Oh gosh. Caller, morning. Hey. Hello. Okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on there. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. So this matter with
Morning.
the Prime Minister, what they're trying to say? That they're going to sue the office of the Prime Minister? That is what's taking place?
We're waiting to see.
But they ain't suing the office of the Prime Minister, because not the office of the Prime Minister will be paying the money. It's the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago because it's taxpayers' money. Why these people so stupid? Thank you.
Let me see what's... Let's try this again and see what's going on here. Caller, good morning. Hey. What's going on with this? Hey, mommy, you hear me? Hello? All right, well, the 342 seems to be giving a little issues. Caller, good morning.
Morning, man.
Hey, morning. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah, man.
Dominic. Good morning. Good morning, my brother. We hear man over very, 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 very faint.
Oh, all right.
Something he did just now and we hear him, because he wasn't hearing him at all, and something he did and we hear him very, very, very faint. Because we hear he was talking and you cut him off. But anyhow, Dominic, do you remember Calco? Calco, I think, is now a state witness.
Calco.
Yes.
Calco is not a state witness presently now. That was a man whose father used to rent motor car. And that is how you see people are talk. I tell you, when you see a man with money, don't envy him. Because corruption in Trinidad and Tobago is a very nasty thing. That was a man father who used to rent cars. Tell me he go in and bring some truck. UNC come and win the election. And his son become a paver man and get how much work to pave the road. Try and remember, Dominic, I heard on the Sunshine Hour, a man who was in charge of the ministry eventually married into somebody, and that man ended up a manager in Calco. Not so?
The former director of highways is the
Right, so think about that. If the former director of highways, who's supposed to know what's going on, end up in a company who getting work to pave the same road in Trinidad and Tobago, you think the road go pave good? You understand that logic? How you think these fellas them keep getting, you know what the cost of one of them equipment, how you think they keep paying for it? By not repairing, why you think we have so much of them? So much a small one, because everybody eventually link up. Trinidad, you know. Let me explain something. Under this Minister of Works and Transport, you know what you do? You buy a scale, a license in your truck to carry 13 yards, you know. Your truck come down at 10-wheeler, come and license to carry 13 to 15 yards. Right. You get the approval, and you carry back the same truck home by you, and you raise the tray, carry 19 yards. So you carry almost half more than what you're supposed to carry. That's the same man who paving the same road, you know. You expect the road to last long. When the road that he designed was supposed to carry 15 yards, but he himself who paving the road, truck carrying twice time the amount now. And they still turn around and blame who? The government. You understand that? But you know the next thing, well they could sue, you know, because common sense will dictate the man not working for the president, the prime minister doesn't sit down in the prime minister car And far as I understand what the Prime Minister said, the man who was trying to start the golf cart was the manager.
Yep.
And she's an employee. So anybody had to sue is the owner of the golf cart and the manager. Don't tag him. Enjoy the day.
Oh boy. I'm going to try this number again and see. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, while you're trying to, let me just read this quickly, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
This was an article in the Starbrook News from Grenada, Guyana, back in 2011. It's entitled, Jack Warner Hears of Racket at Lake Asphalt. Millions of gallons of asphalt and bitumen from Trinidad Lake Asphalt Laboratory cannot be accounted for. Works Minister Jack Warner heard when he visited the facility yesterday. The minister, who organized a meeting with officials of the company to address complaints by contractors about difficulty in obtaining bitumen to complete projects, was instead stunned by revelations from Chairman Quarrelal Rampazad. We heard about him in the other article just now. He was the one who told us about the racket going on, right? Since 2011, about an asphalt racket involving contractors and Petrotrin officials. Rampazad also revealed that contractors owe Lake Asphalt more than $24 million, which is currently trying to recover. Describing the revelations as startling and mind-boggling, Warner said, "Am I to assume that this is like the diesel racket? I want to know where the bitumen is going and who are the culprits behind it." The pitch racket was revealed during a presentation by Chief Executive Officer Dionarine Sarabjit, after Warner asked how Lake Asphalt supply could be greater than the demand. "Where's the bitumen going?" the minister questioned. At that point, Rampazad interjected, saying the investigations revealed contractors were requesting more asphalt than required for projects. He said Lake Asphalt could not account for what the contractors were doing with the excess. Rampazad said the board had implemented measures to arrest the situation. Effective January 1st next year, all contractors must be registered business partners with Lake Asphalt, and all movements of the company's bitumen and TLA would be monitored. Rampazad said there was one instance where a contractor asked for 3.2 million barrels of bitumen to do a project, but only 1 point something was used. Another contractor, he said, bought 3 million gallons to fix a road, but when they checked with the Ministry of Works, he had not been hired to do any jobs in TNT. When we did our investigations, we realized certain contractors have this alliance, their relationship with Petrotrin people. So they will call and they will move in with the trucks, and then they will make their demands, fill up bitumen. According to Rampazad, Lake Asphalt also was looking at quality control because there were reports that contractors were mixing the product with something else. Pure's project manager, Hayden Phillip, revealed that a few years ago they were sent refinery bitumen samples for testing at Lake Asphalt and received what appeared to be carbon copy results, stating that it was Lake Asphalt. Expressing concern about the quality of roads, Warner said, "I want to know whether I have anything to fear about the Point 14 highway." Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Energy, Juliana Budram, assured that the government was putting measures in place to recover revenue. At the ministry, we have recognized not only Lake Asphalt, not only with diesel, but in other areas, government is losing revenue. For instance, in the ministerial division in aggregates, we are losing a lot of revenue, but we are putting systems in place simultaneously. After the meeting, Warner said he would not prejudge the issue. He said if what has been revealed today is correct, and I have no reason to doubt that it is not correct, then we have to do certain checks and balances. The nice thing for me is we already have the diesel matter to go by, and therefore we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Right. However, the previous line minister, Carolyn Sipasad Beechan, and the current minister were made aware of the situation. Warner noted that Lake Asphalt had the best asphalt in the world, but TNT had the worst roads, and he promised the measures would be put in place to ensure value for money. So in 2011, Jack Warner is saying that TNT have the worst roads. We're in 2021, 10 years later. 10 years later, same thing being said. Was the common denominator here? Right? Contractors. I don't need to say anymore. Contractors. 10 years later, same problem. And they had money. The PP had money, according to Kama. Highest energy revenues in the country's history. So why we have the worst roads? Not pitch alone. Okay? Figure it out.
Caller, good morning.
Good
morning.
Morning to you and Dominic.
Morning.
Are you hearing me, Bruce?
Yes, loud and clear.
Dominic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I thought you were sleeping on yourself, Bruce. Most stupid thing I ever heard this morning, Bruce. Bruce, if you're on the road and you see two cars parked, right? And you want to cross the street, will you go between both cars to cross the street, Bruce?
No, you won't.
For your safety, Bruce?
Sure right.
I'm not hearing you.
I say it's sure right.
Bruce is the greatest I hear. What would you take yourself out of that now? I'm begging you, please. Take yourself out of that now. What you say, you want to take money to what? Who's this lady is speaking about? Is it the same person always speaking about different issues in Tobago? Am I right?
I'm not sure. Is the same person, Dominic?
I didn't hear the question.
She was asking if it's the same person. Where it says, Mommy?
Always having different issues in Tobago.
The ladies, if it's the same ladies, always having different issues in Tobago.
No, that's not her.
No,
That's
she said that is not her. That is not her. She said that is not her.
Okay. Okay. It's the most stupid thing I ever hear telling you about Bruce. You understand me? I'm sorry to hear what took place, but honest, Bruce, you have to be more smart. And knowing the Prime Minister, I do, Bruce. Bruce, if this thing happens, you do expect the Prime Minister just to fly out. So you remember he has his own security there too. And you know that, Bruce?
Yes.
And this time right now, we got to be very serious. And you know that, right?
Sure.
Right? It's a very serious right now. You understand me? So, you know, it's not like if, you know, a doctor already didn't really pay her no, you know, mind or no, it's not like that, ma'am. You understand me? Bruce, if you see the Prime Minister passing and you want even to shake his hand, you know the security will, you know, stop you. And you know that, right?
Yes, they will.
And it's very serious because what happened to different countries recently with presidents and whatnot, we see what went on already. You understand me, Bruce? Right? So we have to be very careful. But Bruce, I am asking the CEO of Tunapuna Regional Corporation, ma'am, good morning to you if you're listening. Will you please put in place to see the workers continue to get a pay and the pay slip? Ma'am, you must have a pay slip because today or tomorrow you leave working there and you want to go and acquire something, you know. This went right or this went wrong. This is what the pay slip will show. Every fortnight the workers keep complaining, Bruce, are not getting paid. Bruce, and that money already located for. You hear what I'm telling you, Bruce? Every fortnight workers complaining. NUGFW, you all supporting these people and then go out. I want to call Lambert, you know, honest to God, because this is totally nonsense. Every fortnight when the workers have to get paid, Bruce, problem. Bruce, that money already located for, and that's not supposed to happen, Bruce. The last time I keep talking about Sandy Grandi Corporation, you see what went on with the CEO? Bruce and Dominique, I go and have a good one.
Take care. Guys, don't call the 3420081. I won't be able to hear you if you call on that number. So just call in the 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Yes, Dominic. You realize how
Yes,
long
sir.
the diesel racket going on?
Yeah.
Since 2011. So check how long Petrotrin been losing money. Jack wanna get into office and realize that. And who own the most amount of diesel trucks? Check it out. One man in Trinidad and Tobago end up with nearly 40% of gas stations in Trinidad and Tobago. You ever observe that? A green and red. Ask yourself how. Enjoy the day.
So guys, you can call us up 342-008-146-5391. Sorry, the 342, sorry, is giving me some issues this morning. So, caller, good morning.
Hi, such a good morning.
Hey, morning, darling. How you doing?
I'm there. I'm highly blessed. Well, I just went my man for my money, boy. I think I popped bandana by him out. You wasn't hearing him. 3 months now, my children and them drinking evaporated milk. And they're supposed to be drinking the SMA and whatnot. I went for money. I gangster he.
Oh, gosh.
I gangster him. My newborn baby can't be drinking evaporated milk.
We feel it is.
Coco, how you going otherwise, darling?
Money running. Eh?
How you going otherwise, darling? You all right?
Yes, I am good. I'm good.
Nice. So, how things in your neck of the
I
woods?
always try to get in and I can't get in.
Well, you're getting for sure this morning.
You're sure right, because I went and gangster he for my money, boy. Yeah, don't play again pension money and your money running and what? If it wasn't their name, would not call.
Coco, you have a blessed day.
I want to say blessings to Trinidad and Tobago, to Angie, to Mommy Saw, Sharon, the whole clip, everybody.
Yes.
Dominic.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on with Dominic?
Look, he answering you. You hear him?
Dominic.
Yes, Coco.
Nina.
You know, hear him?
It's so soft, there's a parade. Him? Dominic?
Yes, ma'am. I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, because I say you would be soft in operation.
Coco, you have a blessed day, right, Coco?
Yeah, same to you.
Yes,
same
darling.
to you.
We'll talk to you again soon, Coco. You have a blessed day.
All right.
Enjoying the parang music this year, you know. In the background, you're hearing Miss Nicole Graves. Nicole, morning, darling. Caller, good morning.
Hello. Morning, Bruce.
Morning, mother.
Okay, Dominic, Sharon, everybody, morning.
Morning.
I see a man want to make money off a golf course accidents. I think he will be a multi-millionaire if he go on the highways in Trinidad and in Tobago. And everybody who got in an accident and get killed, going to take them to court. He will make a lot of money. Okay? Rather than going to go on grass to say going and look for money in golf course. So there are no sense. Okay.
Yes, but Dominic, as she mentioned on the highway, the other night I was heading up into the east. The vehicle I was in was probably moving, let me say, between 80 to 90 per hour. And there was a van on the right-hand side of us heading in the same direction, but let us say about 2 car lengths away from us, and everybody maintained that same speed. Boy, this vehicle come from nowhere. Pass between on the side of us, swing across, the driver lose control of the car, get back control of the car, and go flying up the road, you know. Now I saying to myself, I saying, you know, we would come on a morning and we will see 4 died in an accident, 2 vehicles smash up, and you might ask, well, what just really went on there, boy? Dominic, that is stupidness that has been going on. That is the dotishness that has been going on. Where you going? Flying up the road, so... From the time you at that speed, when you clip another vehicle, is all hell break loose there, you know?
Yep. Everybody not probably racing.
Well, I honestly, when he passed, I was looking for the next one because I swear there's a race going on.
Yeah.
First that fella passed so quickly, I himself make out the model of the car, you know. You couldn't himself see the license plate of the car, you know.
Wow.
But I never seen it move so quick. I said, boy. Caller, good morning.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bruce.
Merry Christmas, my brother. How you doing?
Well, I get humble and quiet listening in to all what taking place in we sweet blessed land.
Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Dominic.
And to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Felix, Merry Christmas. Miss Angie, Merry Christmas to you, my dear. Bruce and Dominic, what all you read out there this morning concerning we pitch lake in Trinidad and Tobago? Dominic, it is now, Mr. Bruce Wayne, that we going through this, you know. It is now we going through this. It's the same thing with Wasa. You hear Uncle Bruce? It's the same thing with Wasa. That's the problem we have in Trinidad and Tobago with public utilities we have in Trinidad and Tobago, because fellas know that they will get money for doing nothing, and fellas know definitely what to do to I rather say bandit the country money. So this is something been going on for years, Uncle Brucey and Dominic. So it's time now that we start cleaning up the mess in Trinidad and Tobago, because plenty people go free, Uncle Bruce, and yes, the little small man on the street, they go hold he go spend 10 and 15 years in prison, and all these fellas we're ripping off the country. It have a song I here singing. It's not where your country could do for you, you know, it's what you could do for your country. But many of them who sit down there and crying out now that they want to pay land building tax, all the money which citizens supposed to enjoy in Trinidad and Tobago, go down in the country and see how much of them have it park up there and playing themselves and laughing. You hear, big brother? So it's not now Trinidad and Tobago need cleaning up too much underhand dealings in Trinidad and Tobago. So it's time to clean it up and bring who to bring to justice, bring them to justice and deal with them very seriously on this present time and hour. Brothers, all you have a peaceful one, a blessed one, and take care from me, please. Thank you kindly. Thanks, Mr. Bruce. Thanks, Mr. Dominic, for the time. Blessings.
Yes, my brother. Take care.
Bless one.
So guys, you can call me up on 4665391. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Bruce.
Hey, morning, Brian. How you doing?
Not too bad at all. Good morning, Dominic.
Morning, sir.
Good morning to all listeners and callers of 91.9. Bruce and Dominic, you all remember the week leading up to the 2015 general elections. No. The last 3 months before the general elections, a series of checks for road paving were being made out. And it was read out by the then minister in the Prime Minister's office. Well, the minister in the Prime Minister's office, Mr. Young, in one of the political meetings about who was getting checks and how the checks were being written out for 40 million. One fella get some, but then he came back for another 20-something. I just using my numbers. And he came, then there was another one for a certain amount of million for a particular set of roads that was supposed to have been paved in a particular area. And a number of checks were being made, and then a particular minister went to a finance minister and says we need money, and the finance minister told him, well, we don't have any money, and he borrowed money in order to finance, quote unquote, this road paving exercise. Well, you remember that was exposed a couple years back by Minister Young. And leading straight up to the general election, the week of the election, checks were still being made out. Well, you remember that?
Yes.
So this thing, I mean, as the Prime Minister has said to us, there are things that we do not know, that we cannot speak about. So you could imagine, as you rightly said a while ago, if this thing going on since quite 2011, you could imagine the hundreds of millions, maybe into the billion. Of course, as you say, that equipment is no $20,000 equipment. That is hundreds of millions of dollars, and you have to get that back plus make a profit. And checks were only being made out to people, and I was asking myself the question, do these people have experience in road paving? So you see everything, and everything was contract. I can remember contract was made to dredge a certain part of the sea for large vessels to come in, and a minister had signed off on the contract and paid and wrote the check. When they said that was not supposed to happen. So these things happening a long time. And I want to recall something on another issue, because the opposition leader is indicating that the independent bench has criticized them almost on a daily basis now because they did not stand with the opposition. Because she said that there's PNM. You remember that just recently? But do you remember just recently again, some time ago, when the government needed to pass a particular bill in the Senate, and it said, and the Minister of Finance indicated, you only need just one vote from the independent bench in order for this to pass. And Paul Richards, Senator Richards, was the only person who went along, who voted along with the government. And every independent senator did not go along with the government. Wasn't Senator C. Prasad there at that time? So what she was then? Also, there was another incident when a certain senator voted with the government, one senator, and everybody else voted against the government. And Jolene John criticized that particular senator, I think it was a senator from Tobago. Remember that? And that she was made to apologize to the senator in the Senate.
Senator Remy.
Senator C. Prasad also there at that time. Who she voted for then? Who she supported then on that issue? So you see how convenient it is to call her, to say shame, PNM, and declare your interest, and it's a conflict and this and that and the other. Twice, on those two particular occasions, Senator C. Prasad voted along. I can't remember the issues, the bills at the time. Voted along with the opposition against the government. But didn't have a problem then. No. But this time, where there's a constitutional issue involved, a constitutional issue, and all of a sudden, the independent bench is this and that and the other.
Brian,
and I want to...
Brian, yeah, you want to wrap it up? We're out of time.
Okay, that's good. That's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Thanks. So, guys, that's basically the time we have for today. Our daily word is pray for others. I pray for the highest good for all people. Praying for others is a sacred trust. I prepare myself for prayer by clearing my mind of chatter and uncertainty. Calmness, concentration, and belief in the power of prayer are all parts of my practice. Praying with deep conviction allows me to surrender all concerns. I relax into absolute faith that all things are possible with God, which is always a prayer for the highest good. I behold the presence of God in those of whom I pray. I lift my thoughts and vision to see them whole, healthy, prosperous, and their every need being met. If my thoughts drift into their challenges or hardships, I gently bring myself back to the positive energy of prayer. I refocus with gratitude, claim the life, wisdom, and power of God in all people. When I remember you in my prayers, I always thank my God. Philemon 1:4. So guys, that's all the time we have for today. It was a pleasure being in your company. It was a pleasure having you in ours. I'll be back tomorrow, please God, with the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, and Dominic will be in on Sunday, please God. So Dominic, as we say, my friend,
ciao.
See you guys.
With no place to lay their heads and no place to call their own, they were forced into the night.
DJ Bruce Wayne.
scared and alone. On Christmas night, Jesus was born into the arms of a virgin mom. On Christmas night, Jesus was born in the town of Bethlehem.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
This is Nigel Coutier.
And this is Brian Manning.
Around
time.
Call out to your neighbor.
Call out to your friends.
Come, let's spend
Christmas together. Christmas time is here. Can you feel it? It's in the air.
I call to one and all. Start up the music. Let's have a ball. Quattro play the song
while we sing along.
Sorrel in my hand
while we sing paran.
Children laugh and sing
to the joy it brings.
Eats and drinks for so.
Yuletide cheer, you know.
To have a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas is what we aim for. So call out to your neighbor,
call out to your friends.
Come, let's spend Christmas together. Wake up this morning, you know where we going. Victoria Village, we parangin'.
Auntie in St. Joseph, don't leave home, we coming. With box bass and shack shack,
we parangin'.
In Pleasantville,
we band passing.
In Monrepo,
parang we go.
St. Madeleine,
carols we sing.
Coquille,
we parang in there.
To have a Merry Christmas,
a Merry Christmas is what we aim for. So call out to your neighbor,
call out to your friends.
Come, let's spend Christmas together. Brandon, heading across to St. John.
St. Joseph Village.